Do you ever feel like your creativity is linear and you want it to not be?
Another vlog.
Right now, Savory!
Wake up early, the sun's shining bright. The birds are singing, it's a beautiful sight. I'm praying.
Oftentimes, you may hear creators or videographers, artists say, you gotta have a plan, or you gotta have at least an idea to start, or like maybe you take notes, write a script, whatever it is that you're doing. And I'm just like, do you really? That's nice and everything if you have the luxury of your brain operating that way, but some people don't. Some people just kind of go off the top of their head on the fly and just kind of wing it. I think people think of like creating a video, a story, and they automatically assume that it has to be about something or it has to execute an idea, and that's not necessarily true. There is no for sure foolproof way of creating anything. It's up to the creator and what they want it to accomplish or just be. It doesn't have to necessarily even accomplish anything, just be something. From making it into something it doesn't need to be, then you're just going to find that you're going to struggle the entire time throughout your creative process or creative journey, whether it's, just for a couple of years or your entire life.
What does he mean?
What I mean by that is creators and artists, they tend to try to be all philosophical and super deep and say some crazy bullshit that doesn't really make sense to anybody because it's, bullshit. But most of the times, in great artists, they're actually pretty clever in the sense that they actually think about what they're saying, and it does have meaning, and it's kind of just straightforward and also very broad. All I mean is just kind of get out of your own way. If you're going out to a scene or to an environment where you're going to paint or create, film, whatever it is, don't focus too much energy on worrying on the work part of it and making it into more work than it needs to be. rather than love, passion, peace, and enjoyment that it gives you, that you get from it. It's too easy to ruin a good time with all of these assignments and now let me sit here for 20 minutes while I think of one word. Agendas, but also assignments, agendas. Don't look too deep, don't dig too deep, just have fun. Experience the moment that you're in now. That's why they call it the now. That's why it's the present, because it is now. It's the only time that really does matter because it's the only time that really exists. History doesn't exist once it becomes history. And the future has not happened yet, so it doesn't exist, right? Like, it sounds like woo-woo, like a load of bullcrap, but if you just don't read too deep into it, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just black and white. It is what it is. That's it. You can get deep with it. That's kind of how I, very philosophical person, so I like to think deeply, make things more than one use or more than one meaning. Know that there's like so much that I need to tell. Problem I struggle with. I have these ideas that come, but then they go. By the time I get in front of a camera, I can't think of anything because I'm under pressure and I'm put on the spot, and I don't deal well with that. But that's why I do it. It's an exercise, it's a therapy, it's a release, a meditation, a medicine. Being a creator has helped me be not so alone over the years while I have been alone, if that makes sense. It's kind of sad, but it's not meant to be. It's meant to be a good thing, a positive thing, and that's how I mean it. And I do mean it. I love it. I do. I really love this shit. I love it. Focus on enjoying the moment and having a good time, loving it. Why else are you out here if you don't love what you're doing, you know? If you can't free yourself from making it into something it doesn't need to be,